Pranam. So today we are going to continue our Sanskrit session, and this will be our second Sanskrit session. So yesterday we learned the Shabd Roop of Ram, and this is in front of you. Ramah Ramo Ramah Ramam Ramo Raman Ramed Ramabhyam Rameh Ramaya Ramabhyam Ramebhyah Rama Ramabhyam Ramebhyah Ramasya Ramayoh Ramanam Rame Ramayoh Rameshu He Ram He Ramau He Rama. So the nouns have three forms: Ekavachan, Dvivachan, Bahuvachan. And for different prepositions, in order to connect the different prepositions with the three forms of nouns, we have Vibhakti, Pratham Vibhakti. And what is the function of this Pratham Vibhakti? This Pratham Vibhakti defines the subject, Karta. In Hindi, we say Karta. Ram school jata hai. Ram goes to school. So, who is the subject here? Ram is the subject. So, in this kind of for this kind of sentences, in order to denote the karta, in order to denote the subject, we use pratham vibhakti. And for denoting the object, we always use dvitiya vibhakti. Whenever in sentence we have the word by or we have the word with. Ramayana was written by Tulsidas, or we can say, Shabda. Pronounce a if I pronounce a sentence with the with, that Sita goes to forest with Ram. So, in these sentences which have by or either with in them, in order to write such sentences, in order to denote the subject of such sentences, we use Tritiya Vibhakti. For Chaturthi Vibhakti is always used. Chaturthi Vibhakti is always used in those cases where there is some beneficiary, like we are giving something to some other person. So, to whom we are giving, that would be the beneficiary, and for that beneficiary, we will use Chaturthi Vibhakti. Or, if there is some purpose, for some purpose we are doing something. For that purpose, for denoting that purpose also, we use Chaturthi Vibhakti. For Panchami Vibhakti, where we have to use Panchami Vibhakti, whenever we are getting something from some person. Okay? See, in Chaturthi Vibhakti, we are giving something to some other person. And in Pancham Vibhakti, we are getting something from other person. So, from whosoever we are getting something, so a word will come in the sentence that would be from or say in Hindi. So, in such kinds of for such kind of sentences in which from or say comes, we use Pancham Vibhakti. Now, for Shashtham Vibhakti, whenever we have to define some relation, that this thing belongs to him. So, wherever we have to define the relationship, we use Shashtham Vibhakti. And for Saptam Vibhakti, look here. Whenever we say that this thing is present in him, this quality is present in him, so the word comes in or may in Hindi, in English, and for that we use Saptam Vibhakti. And in the last we have Sambodhan. What is Sambodhan? Whenever we are calling someone to express our feelings, whenever we call someone to express our feelings, we use Sambodhan. Like here, Hey Ram, He Ramo, He Rama. So once again I shall repeat. Ramah Ramau Ramah, Ramam Ramau Raman, Ramed Ramabhyam Ramahi, Ramaya Ramabhyam Ramebhyah, Ramat Ramabhyam Ramebhyah, Ramasya Ramayoh Ramanam, Rame Ramayoh Rameshu, He Ram, He Ramau, He Rama. So this all we learned, but yesterday I told that as you have made the Shabd Rupas of Ram, you can also make you can also make the Shabd Rupas of Shiv, Dev, Balak. Why? Because these all are words ending with a sound plus male. But I did some mistake yesterday that I have to clear. Fal will not be included in this category. This I have written wrong. Yesterday I have written this thing wrong. Fal is not included in the words ending with a sound plus male. Why so? Because though the word fal ends with a sound, but it is not a male. It is not a male. Fal is not a male. So for these types, so we will erase this thing from here. This is the mistake which I did yesterday. So we do not, we have a different Shabdarupas for fal. See, fal is neither male nor female. Fal is a neutral word. Fal is a neutral word. So for the neutral words, we have different Shabdarupas. For male, we have different Shabdarupas. Words ending with a sound plus male, we have different Shabdarupas. For neutral words, we have different Shabdarupas. We'll see that. Doesn't come here. So now we are going to write some sentences. We are going to write some sentences based on the Ekavachan. The Ekavachan. Ram, 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 and the Ekavachan of Ram. We will use these vibhaktis and we will form sentences. Look how the sentences are formed. So I am erasing this Dvivachan and Bahuvachan. I am erasing this Dvivachan and Bahuvachan so that I will get some space. And I am also erasing this because I need space to write the sentences. The glory of Sanskrit is returning back very slowly. The people are slowly getting the importance of Sanskrit, why we should learn Sanskrit, what's the importance of you learning Sanskrit and other languages also. See, as I told you earlier, that Prathama Vibhakti is used where we have to denote the karta. So try to make some sentences which have subject in themselves. In fact, every sentence has subject in themselves. No subject can be formed without the subject. So, see, if I have to write Ram reads, if I have to write Ram reads, Ram पढ़ता है. In Hindi, I say Ram पढ़ता है. So, what will I write? Ramah पठति. At this stage, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If you have to write a sentence, Ram reads. So Ram पढ़ता है. Who is the subject here? Ram is the subject. Ram is the karta. And for karta, you use pratham vibhakti. And what is the pratham vibhakti of Ram? That is Ramaha. Ramaha. That's why I have written Ramaha here. Okay? Please focus only on the noun. Don't focus on the verb here. Don't focus on the verb here. See, Ramaha, I am putting it in box because we have learned Shabd Rupas only. We have only learned the Shabd Rupas. So focus on the noun. Focus on the noun because I have not taught you the verbs. I have not taught you the verbs. So don't focus on this verb. Okay? So Ramaha pathati. Again, a next sentence I may write Ramaha दशरथस्य पुत्रम् अस्ति. रामः दशरथस्य पुत्रम् अस्ति. Do you know what I have written? I have just written a sentence. Ram is a son of Dasharath. Ram is a son of Dasharath. Ram is a son of Dasharath. This sentence I have written here. And in Hindi, we say Ram दशरथ के पुत्र हैं यह है या दशरथ का पुत्र है. ठीक है. राम दशरथ के पुत्र हैं. So Ram दशरथ के पुत्र हैं. Who is the subject here? Who is the subject? Look, who is the subject here? Rama is the subject. So for subject we use prathama vibhakti. So here I have written Ramaha. What I have written? Ramaha. So is it clear to all of you? Ramaha Dashrathasya putram asti. Don't look towards the other things in the sentence. Just look towards the subject. I am again putting this Ramaha in the box. So I have again put this Ramaha in the box. Now, after this, I have made you clear the subject. Now I will talk about the object. Now I will talk about the object. What's the object here? Look. For object, I have a sentence. I have a sentence. For this, Sanskrit is this. For this text, Sanskrit is this. Right? Okay. For object, we have a sentence. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna worship Shri Krishna worship Govardhana. Shri Krishna worship Govardhana. Okay. What's the sentence here? Shri Krishna worship Govardhana. Shri Krishna गोवर्धन की पूजा करते हैं। श्री कृष्ण गोवर्धन की पूजा करते हैं। श्री कृष्ण गोवर्धन गोवर्धन की पूजा करते हैं। यू नो व्हाट इज, ये मैंने क्या लिख दिया? श्री गोवर्धन की पूजा करते हैं। कृष्ण तो है ही, इसको ऐसे लिख दो कृष्ण, ठीक है, श्री हटा दो यहाँ से, कोई बात। कृष्ण गोवर्धन की पूजा करते हैं। कृष्णा वर्शिप गोवर्धन। कृष्णा वर्शिप गोवर्धन। So who is the subject here? In this sentence, who is the subject? See, Krishna is the subject. Krishna is the subject. And for Krishna, since Krishna is the subject, then for Krishna, what will we use? We will use Prathama Vibhakti. For Krishna, we will use Prathama Vibhakti. Why so? Because for subject, we have to denote the subject, we have to use Prathama Vibhakti. As here it is written Rama. What is Rama? Rama is a Akarant word ending with a sound plus meal. So here also Krishna is a word ending with a sound, and also Krishna is male. So the same Shabd Rupas will be followed for Krishna. Krishna. So what would be the Ekavachan Prathama Vibhakti for Krishna? Ekavachan, that would be Krishnaha. 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 Okay. And Krishnaha in this sentence. Now look, what is the object in this sentence? What is the object in this sentence? The object in this sentence is Govardhana. 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 So here for object, for denoting the object, we use Dvitiya Vibhakti. For denoting the object, we use Dvitiya Vibhakti. And what is the Dvitiya Vibhakti for Ram? Ramam. Ramam. Dvitiya Vibhakti for Ram, in the Ekavachan, we use Ramam. Ramam. So for here, what we can see is Govardhan a word ending with a? Yes. Govardhan is also a word ending with a, and Govardhan is also a male. So for male and for words ending with a sound, we again use these Shabdarupas. So here it will become Krishna. Here what I have written, what is the Dvitiya Vibhakti? Ramam. So here it will become Govardhanam. Govardhanam. Shri Krishna Govardhanam पूजयति। श्री कृष्णः गोवर्धनं पूजयति। श्री कृष्णः गोवर्धनं पूजयति। So look how beautifully we are trying to make the sentences. Now you only have to focus Krishna. Why so? Because Krishna is the Pratham Vibhakti. We have that, and focus on this. Govardhanam. Govardhanam. Why so? Because Govardhanam is a Dvitiya Vibhakti. We have read subject plus object. This thing we have read. Subject plus object we have read. Don't focus on this Pujayati. Why so? Because this is a word I have not taught you the verbs. Now coming to the third vibhakti. Coming to the third vibhakti. Coming to the third vibhakti. Now, for third vibhakti, we have two types of sentences. One sentences, one type of sentence in which the word by should come. Other type of sentence in which the word with should come. With should come. So we will look towards both the types of sentences. For third vibhakti, we will look towards both the type of sentences in which by also comes and will also comes. So for by. For by, I shall write a sentence. Ram broke Shiv Dhanusha. No. It's wrong sentence. It's wrong sentence. It is a wrong sentence. I have to use by in the sentence. I have to use by in the sentence. So this sentence would be Shiva Dhanusha. Shiva Dhanusha was broken. Is it visible here? Yes, it's visible, but I should write some blue. Shiv Dhanush was broken by Ram. Shiv Dhanusha was broken by Ram. Okay? Shiv Dhanush शिव धनुष राम के द्वारा शिव धनुष राम के द्वारा तोड़ा गया शिव धनुष राम के द्वारा तोड़ा गया Okay, now you can look here. The word by is coming. के द्वारा. The word by is coming. के द्वारा. So for by and के द्वारा we use तृतीय विभक्ति. We use तृतीय विभक्ति. So and what is the object here? What is the object here? What is the object here? In this sentence, you have no object. You have no object. Actually, it's a passive voice. It's a passive voice. It is not an active voice. If it would be an active voice, would be a simple sentence, then you would definitely have a subject in this. You would be having a subject in this sentence, and you would be also be having an object, but it's a passive voice, so you have to create this Shiv Dhanusha as the subject. Though Shiv Dhanush does not appears like a subject, but forget the Shiv Dhanush, we have to focus mainly on K Dwara. So look, शिव धनु शिव धनु शिव धनु write it like this. रामेण शिव धनु रामेण शिव धनु रामेण शिव धनु भग्नम रामेण शिव धनु भग्नम रामेण शिव धनु भग्नम. So Shiv Dhanush was broken by Ram. So look here, by Ram के द्वारा, राम के द्वारा. So here we have used third form of third vibhakti. We have used तृतीय विभक्ति. रामेण शिव धनु भग्नम. And for see, one type of sentence I have made you see by. Next sentence in which we use Tritya Vibhakti is a sentence in which the word comes with. So for these type of sentences, look here. Sita goes to forest with Ram. Sita goes to forest with Ram. So here the word with is coming. The word with is coming. Okay. And for this word again. What will you use? You will use Ramen. सीता राम के साथ वन जाती हैं. सीता राम के साथ वन जाती हैं. सीता रामेण सह वनं गच्छति. Don't focus on the other part of sentence, only focus on this part. Ramen. Why we have used Ramen here? Because the word with has come. Since the word with has come, we used Ramen. I have told you earlier also that for with we use the K vibhakti. So we have used Ramen here. Now the fourth type of sentence. Now one thing more. So we have learned how to use Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya Vibhakti and Tritiya Vibhakti for making these sentences. Now we will look upon the Chaturthi Vibhakti. Look how the sentence forms using Chaturthi Vibhakti. See, what is the Chaturthi Vibhakti? Chaturthi Vibhakti denotes the beneficiary. Chaturthi Vibhakti denotes the beneficiary. Like we are giving something to some other person, and some other person is getting the benefit. So, for such kind of sentences, we use Chaturthi Vibhakti. Look a sentence. I offer fruits to Ram. To Ram. I offer fruits to Ram. मैं राम को फल I give. Change it, give. I give fruits to Ram. मैं राम को फल देता हूँ. मैं राम को फल देता हूँ. मैं राम को फल देता हूँ. So, who is the beneficiary here? Ram is the beneficiary, and who is the subject here? I. I is the subject here. I am giving something to Ram. Ram is the beneficiary. So, what would it be? It would be aham. Aham. Ram is the beneficiary. So, for beneficiary, we use Chaturthi Vibhakti. What is the Chaturthi Vibhakti? Ramaya. 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 Aham. Ramaya. Focus here. Aham Ramaya Phalam Dadami. Don't focus on the other parts of the sentence. Just focus on the Ramaya. Ramaya. How I have used the Chaturthi Vibhakti in this sentence. Just focus the word of Chaturthi Vibhakti. Ramaya. I offer fruits to Ram. I give fruits to Ram. मैं राम को फल देता हूँ. अहम रामाय फलम ददामि. अहम रामाय फलम ददामि. So, look how beautifully I have written this sentence. Aham ramaya phalam dadami. Now, the next. Wait a minute. I shall be back. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm back. Uh, I have kept the remote of the AC somewhere. It's the remote, okay. So now we have learned how to use Tritya Vibhakti. We have learned how to use Tritya Vibhakti in the sentences Sita Ramed Saha Vanam Gachati. Sita goes to forest with Ram. Sita Ramed Saha Vanam Gachati. So in this sentence we have used third vibhakti, and for this sentence Aham Ramaya Phalam Dadami. Mummy, wo aa gayi? हाँ, आ रहे अभी. सीता रामेण सह वनं गच्छति. सीता रामेण सह वनं गच्छति. Sorry, I just got confused. We were on Chaturthi Vibhakti. I give fruits to Ram. मैं राम को फल देता हूँ. So Rama is the beneficiary here, and for beneficiary we use Chaturthi Vibhakti. Beneficiary Chaturthi Vibhakti Ramaya. So aham Ramaya phalam dadami. Aham Ramaya phalam dadami. Just focus on this word. Don't focus on the other parts. Okay. And same thing is for the purpose. When you are doing something, with a purpose in your mind. So for that purpose, for defining that purpose, you will have to use Chaturthi Vibhakti. That will come while practicing slowly and slowly. So don't bother for that. Don't worry for that. This is a very new language for everyone. So you may find some of the difficulty initially, but as you do the practice, these all words will come on your tongue and you will definitely get a fluency in the language. Now we will look towards the Panchami Vibhakti. We will look towards the Pancham Vibhakti, Ramat. See how we can use this Ramat. Rama is to be used when we are getting something from Ram. See, from, say, the word from will come in the sentence. We are getting something from Ram. We are getting something from Ram. So, whenever we have the word from or say in the sentence, we will use Pancham Vibhakti. We will use Pancham Vibhakti. Okay? So, I have an example. मैं राम से उपहार स्वीकार मैं राम से उपहार स्वीकार करता हूँ. मैं राम से उपहार स्वीकार करता हूँ. Okay? The English would be I accept the gift from Ram. I accept the gift from Ram. I accept the gift from Ram. What would be the Sanskrit? Aham, look, Aham Ramat. Why I have used Ramat? Because the word from has come here. From. Whenever the word from will come in any of the sentence, say. So, what we'll use? We'll use Panchami Vibhakti. Pancham Vibhakti. Ramat. Ramat. Okay? So, Aham Ramat Upaharam. Upaharam. Swikaromi. 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 Please don't focus on the other parts of this sentence. Just focus on Ramat. Because we have only learned the Shabd Rupas. We have not focused the verbs. Okay, so only focus how I am writing the subject in different subject and object in the different uh, sentences. Now comes the Shashti Vibhakti. Shashti Vibhakti. For what purpose this Shashti Vibhakti is used? Please tell me, for what purpose we use the Shashti Vibhakti? Yes, for Shashti Vibhakti is used whenever we have to define a relationship of one person with some other person, and not only the person, for the relationship of non-living things also. We we define, we use the Shashtam Vibhakti. See, I have a sentence. See, here again I am again writing this sentence. Ram is the son of Dashrath. So for this sentence, what I have wrote, Ram Dashrathasya putram asti. Ram Dashrathasya putra asti. Here for Shashti Vibhakti. For Shashti Vibhakti, what we are using? Ramasya. 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 Anything for denoting the relationship, we are using Ramasya. Ramasya. What is Dashrath? Is a Dashrath a word ending with a sound? Yes, it is. Is Dashrath a male? Yes, it is. So for Dashrath also, the same Shabdarupa will follow. For Dashrath also, the same Shabdarupa will follow. And when the same Shabdarupa will follow, so for denoting the belonging of Dashratha with Ram, we use Shashti Vibhakti of Dashrath. So here it is Ramasya, the Shashti Vibhakti of Dashrath would be Dashrathasya. Dashrathasya. I am again writing the same sentence here. This is a very simple sentence. Ram is a son of Dashrath. Ram is a son of Dashrath. Ram is a son of Dashrath. Ram दशरथ के पुत्र हैं. राम दशरथ के पुत्र हैं. So Ramah, and whose relationship we are denoting here? Dasharath. We are denoting the relationship of Dasharath with Ram. So, for denoting the relationship of any person, for denoting the any belongingness of any person, we use Shashti Vibhakti. So, Ramah Dasharathasya Putram Asti. Just focus on this word, Dasharath Shasya. Don't focus on the other parts of sentence. It would make you confused. So just focus how I have written and where we have to use the Shashti Vibhakti. Just focus on that part only. Ramaha Dashathasya Puttah Asti. Puttam Asti. Now, after this, we have Saptami Vibhakti. We have Saptami Vibhakti. After this, we have Saptami Vibhakti. Look, where we have to use Saptami Vibhakti? Saptami Vibhakti is used whenever we say that you have this thing in you. Wherever the words in will come in this sentence, we use Saptam Vibhakti. Or I shall write quality, quality, quality. Whenever you have to represent some features of some person, so there you also will use Saptam Vibhakti. In Hindi, whenever the word may will come, so there also you will use Saptami Vibhakti. For example, quality should be with in or me. If we say he is a thief, then he is a robber. So robbery is his quality, but quality with denoting this quality we should have in or me in this sentence. So for these, like or in or me, not denoting the quality. In other manner, if the in or in is coming in the sentence, we use Saptam Vibhakti. I shall just erase it. I shall erase it. Don't write. It will confuse you. It will really confuse you. I write a sentence. All the good habits are present in Ram. All the good habits are present in Ram. In Hindi, I write राम में सभी सद्गुण राम में सभी सद्गुण उपस्थित हैं। राम में सभी सद्गुण उपस्थित हैं। So, see, look here. Here the word has come may. Okay, the word may has come. So, for may, word in is present in this sentence, and where we have the word in, we use Sattam Vibhakti. Rame, Rame. So, what will we write? Rame, Rame, सर्व सद्गुणः उपस्थितः। Only focus on this word, Rame, how I have represented the subject here. Rame. So why I have used Rame? Because the word in comes in this sentence, and whenever the word in comes, or in Hindi the word may comes, we use Saptami Vibhakti. And here the Saptam Vibhakti is Rame. Saptam Vibhakti is Rame. Now for last, Sambodhan. For last, Sambodhana. Sambodhan. For what purpose this Sambodhan is used? This Sambodhan is used to express your feelings by calling the noun. You use this Sambodhana to express your feeling by calling the noun. By calling the noun. So, when I say, O Ram, O Ram, I shall not write O, it's simple O. O Ram, I bow you. O Ram, I bow you. Hey Ram, हे राम, मैं आपको प्रणाम करता हूं. You like? Hey Ram. Now Sanskrit. Hey Ram. Look, Sambodhan is Hey Ram. So in Hindi also we have written Hey Ram. In Sanskrit also we write Hey Ram. Hey Ram. Aham. Aham. Tvam namami. Aham tvam namami. Focus on this Hey Ram. Focus on this Hey Ram. So look how beautifully these vibhaktis are used in these sentences. Ramah Govardhanam Prathama Vibhakti. Ramah is Pratham Vibhakti. Here it is Govardhanam Raman. It is second Vibhakti. Rame third Vibhakti. Ramaya fourth Vibhakti. Damat fifth Vibhakti. Dashathasya, as it is written Ramasya here, it's eighth vibhakti. What we call eighth vibhakti as? We call eighth vibhakti as Sambodhana. Whenever we have to, we call the noun to express our feelings. To express our feelings. So, look, what is the use of these Shabdrupas? Why these are used? So, I think I have made one attempt to make all of you clear why we use vibhaktis, what is the use of Shabd Rupas. Now, I am going to erase this thing. What's the time? It's about to be 1 p.m. right now. I am erasing this thing. Okay? I'll tell you why. The Sanskrit is a very beautiful language. And if you really want to preserve your culture, you must know Sanskrit. You must know how to read, how to understand, and how to speak Sanskrit, and also how to write Sanskrit. These all the things you must know if you really want to preserve the Vedic Hindu culture. Now look, I have taught you word ending with a sound plus the word should be a male. So, as we have written the Shabd Rupas of Ram, we can also write the Shabd Rupas of Shiva, Dev, Balak, Balaka, Atula. In fact, I am writing my own name, Atula. Govinda, Ravana, Krishna. So all these words which end with the sound which end with the sound a, but only those words should be noun. Words which end with the sound a and they are noun. You can write those subjects, the Shabd Rupas of those words using the Shabd Rupas of Ram. As you make the Shabd Rupas of Ram in Ekvachan, Dvivachan and Bahuvachan, you can write the Shabd Rupas of these names also. Now we'll move forward. Now look here. Now look here. I'm erasing this. You have a word thala. Thala. What is this phal means? This phal means fruit. This phal means fruit. But is this word phala ends with the sound a? Yes, the word phal ends with the sound a. I am writing here word words ending with a sound. Words ending with a sound. Okay. Is this word phala male? No, it can't be a male. Is this phala? Is this word phala a female? No, it's also not a female. Then what is it? It is neither male nor female. It is a neutral word. So words ending with a sound plus plus neutral gender plus neutral gender. See, when we studied yesterday, when we studied the Shabd Rupas of Ram, so what was Ram? Ram is a word ending with a. Ram is a word ending with a, and also Ram is a male gender. But here we are studying Phala. Phala is a word ending with a, but it's a neutral gender. It's a neutral gender. So For this, for such type of words which are neutral gender and ends with a sound, we have different shabdrupas. Will that same thing? Ekavachan, द्विवचन, एकवचन, द्विवचन, and here बहुवचन. एकवचन, द्विवचन, बहुवचन. एकवचन, द्विवचन, बहुवचन. Okay? Look here. Phalam, phale, phalam, phale, phalani. Phalam, phale, phalani. For Prathama Vibhakti, you will use phalam, phale, phalani. And similarly, for Dvitiya Vibhakti also, you will again use phalam, phale, phalam, phale, phalani. For Dvitiya Vibhakti also, for Prathama Vibhakti and for Dvitiya Vibhakti, for both the Vibhaktis, you have to use phalam, phale, phalani. Okay? Now, for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and Sambodhan, you will use the same Shabdarupas as you have used for the words ending with a sound plus me, like Ram. So, the clear would be Halen, Halen, Halabhyam, Halaihi, Phalen, Phalabhyam, Phalaihi. Here, Halai, Halabhyam, Halebhyah, Halab, Halabhyam, Halebhyah, फलस्य फलस्य फलयोः फलस्य फलयोः it would be फलस्य फलयोः and फलानां for सप्तम विभक्ति you will use फले फलयोः फलेषु and for sambodhan what we do, we always write prathama vibhakti and we put he in front of every word in prathama vibhakti. For sambodhan here it will become he phalam he phale हे फलानि हे फलम हे फले हे फलानि. Look how beautifully I have written the shabd rupas of this word phal in front of you. Phalam phale phalani, phalam phale phalani, phalen phalabhyam phalaini, फलाय फलाभ्याम फलेभ्यः फलात् फलाभ्याम फलेभ्यः फलस्य फलयोः फलानां फले फलयोः फलेषु हे फलम हे फले हे फलानि. So these are the shabd rupas of the word phala. So as you have learned how to use the shabd rupas, as you have learned how to use the shabd rupas. Wait a minute. Yes. So as you have learned how to use the shabd rupas of Ram while forming sentences, you can also use the shabd rupas of Phal while forming sentences. We'll practice. Basically, the main idea of today's session is just remember why these Shabd Rupas are formed and how these Shabd Rupas are to be used. I have told you previously also, for subject we use Prathama Vibhakti, for object we use Dvitiya Vibhakti. Whenever there comes by or with in the sentence, we use Tritiya Vibhakti. Whenever there is a beneficiary or we are doing something with a purpose, so we use Chaturthi Vibhakti. Whenever we have from or say in the word, in the sentence, we use Pancham Vibhakti, and to show the relationship, to show the belongingness, we use Shaktam Vibhakti. Whenever there comes in or may in any sentence, we use Saptam Vibhakti, and to express our feelings by calling the noun, we use Sambodhana. What are these vibhaktis? These vibhaktis are actually the prepositions to be used, to be attached with the noun in context of different type of verbs. in context of different type of verbs. Okay. So this is the Shabd Rupa of Phala. Let me take a pic of this. Please wait. Wait, just wait a second. Now we have just learned the Shabd Rupas of the word Phala. Please look at the board. Now I have a different word. I have a different word, and that word is Sita, Sita, Rama, Sita, Rama, or Durga, Sita, Rama, Durga. I have taken three words there. So, what are these words? What are these words? These words are words ending with a sound, and what's the gender of these words? These are female gender. These are female gender plus female plus female. Words ending with a sound, words ending with a sound, and female gender. So we are going to write the gender here. Now what we are going to do? We are going to write the shabdrupas of those words which end with a sound, but they are female. They are female. Earlier we have written the shabdrupas of the words ending with a, words ending with a, then words ending with a. First we wrote the words ending with a plus male. Then we wrote the words ending with a plus neutral. Now we are going to write the words ending with a plus female. Just wait a minute. For my reference, I am taking one word from here. I take the word Sita. I take the word Sita. So, the Prathama Vibhakti would be Sita, Sita, Site, Sitah, Sita, Sita, Site, Sitah, Sita, Site, Sitah. After this, the second Vibhakti would be just wait a minute. I have only 15 minutes with me. Sita, Site, Sitah, Sitam, Site, Sitah, Sita, Site, Sitah, Sitam, Site, Sitah. Third Vibhakti would be Sitayah, Sitaya, Sitaya, Sitabhyam, Sitaya, Sitabhyam, Sitaya, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyeh, Sitabhyeh, Sitaya, Sitaya, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyeh. After this, the fourth Vibhakti would be Sitayai, Sitayai, Sitabhyam, Sitayai, Sitabhyam, Sitayai, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah, Sitabhyah, Sitabhyah. After this, the Pancham Vibhakti is Sitayah, 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 Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah, After this, we have सीतायाः सीतयोः सीतानां सीतायाः सीतयोः सीतानां, this is like this. सीतानां then the Saptami Vibhakti would be Sitayam Sitayoh Sitasu. Sitayam Sitayoh Sitasu. And in the last, for Sambodhan, what will you do? For Sambodhana, you are going to repeat the Prathama Vibhakti with He in front of the Prathama Vibhakti. However, there is a little change in it. Here you have written Sita, you will write in Sambodhan He Site. He Site. He Site. Again, He Site. He Sita. He Site. He Site. He Sita. So, looking at this, you can make the Shaktirupas of Lama, Durga also because these are the words ending with A sound and the female genders. I shall repeat. Sita, Site, Sitah, Sitam, Site, Sitah, Sitaya, Sitabhyam, Sitabhe, Sitayai, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah, Sitayah, Sitabhyam, Sitabhyah, Sitayah, Sitayo, Sitanam, Sitayam, Sitayo, Sitasu, He Site, He Site, He Sita, He Site, He Site, He Sita. थोड़ा बड़ा लिखो इसमें हे सीते हे सीते हे सीता So you can note down. I can take a pic of this. So I'm going to end my class. You all have learned what I have taught. Thanks all of you for giving your precious time to this video. Thank you.